What up, world? I'm Steve. You guys are the crypto crew, and this is where we keep crypto simple and easy to understand. Today's video is an exciting one. Bitcoin's next big move is right now, and we're going to jump into the charts and look at what this move is because it's going to drastically affect everything in crypto for the next 6 months. If you guys are new here, we welcome you into our crypto crew. You definitely want to subscribe. Hit that button right now and turn on that bell. Now, everybody's biggest question in crypto is when should I buy and when should I sell? The reality is you should never have that question. And if you do, you're doing something wrong. And I want to help you make a big change right now. My intermediate class, which is linked below, teaches you step-by-step when to buy and step-by-step when to sell, and teaches you a lot more to be confident with charts. Guys, I got into stocks 17 years ago. I'm sharing with you my proven system. My crypto classes have been a massive success. So wait no longer. Everything you need to sign up. Also, I have a beginner's class. Everything you need to sign up is linked below. I accept debit card, credit card, PayPal, and crypto. You can email me with any questions. More about the classes at the end of the show. Also, at the end of the show, we're going to do our rapid fire question, something new we're doing here in the crypto crew just to increase everybody learning. This channel is all about learning. So, without further ado, let's jump into the video. This is a really exciting one. What we're going to do today is something a little bit different. We always take a look at the big picture. That's how we always stay a few steps ahead of everybody else. But today we're going to look at even the bigger picture. And we're looking at the weekly chart for Bitcoin. And we're going to break it down in a really simple, easy to understand manner about what is taking place in crypto. There is about to be a massive move in crypto that's going to drastically affect everything. It's coming from Bitcoin. So we need to dig into the charts and let's uncover what that move is. So you can see I've got a little bit of drawings on the chart. We're going to get into exactly what those mean. But remember, each candle represents a week. I know a lot of you aren't used to looking at the weekly chart, but we're going to change that. So what we're looking at here are trends. Simply put, trends are everything in crypto, in any financial market, in any country around the world. Trends are everything. So we're keeping a really simplistic chart today to keep it really easy to understand. So you guys remember when Bitcoin went up to almost 20,000, right? This candle was the last candle of our previous trend. Okay, this was our massive uptrend, and we started a new trend with this weekly candle. We created a new low, okay, and we confirmed this trend by then creating a lower high. Okay, a lower high is just a high that's lower than the previous. This confirmed our downtrend. Everybody here was still super bullish on Bitcoin. If you go back and watch our videos, everybody across the board was predicting us to go back above 20K, and we were warning everybody. This was a confirmed trend reversal, all right? So it continued. So what the trend is are lower lows and lower highs. That's it. It's just simple trends, guys. This dictates everything. So we created our first lower high, and then we proceeded to then create a lower low with this weekly candle on January 15th, outlined here in the pink. Then it was absolutely confirmed downtrend, and a big one. You can see how much lower we created our next lower low and how much lower this lower high was compared to the previous. This dictated that we were in in the mix of a downturn, a big one. And if you remember our videos back then, we started to have some curvature on the 50-day moving average, which indicates a pretty big move down is still to come. And we started warning about that in the charts as well. So we're here on January 15th, and then we tried to make a high. Our next high was much lower than the previous high, and we had a big failure. Okay, so we continued that downturn. But the next move was a pivotal one. We created this massive spike. This was big capitulation here in this downturn. Okay, so this was our next lower low, our third consecutive lower low. So between the Bitcoin 20,000 in this candle was 105 days. So we had 105 days of a big downturn. And we tried to go on a big rally. We did. In fact, Bitcoin went up 100% from this low to this next high. However, this next high was still a lower high. So our trend was still in a downturn. It was a bear market, but we got close. We got close. And then we changed the momentum in the entire crypto market. We changed the trend, but we haven't confirmed it yet. So we're going to dig into how to confirm that and how do we change the trend. So we went from this point where we created another lower high, and we created our very first change in the momentum right here on 3/26. This was a big day. This was a big day. We created our first higher low. This was big. This was big. This changes the trend, but it's not confirmed yet. Remember, back here we changed the trend and it was confirmed with our next move. This next move in Bitcoin is going to change everything. It's going to affect everything for the next 6 months in crypto in a massive way. And we need to pay attention to the watch outs. Right now I'm going to tell you the watch out on the upside and the downside, what to look for so that you can be prepared. Again, we need to stay a couple steps ahead of everybody else in crypto. So this was our higher low, and it was about what, 6.3, right? About 6.3. What we need to do now to confirm our trend reversal to the upside is confirm above this orange line. We have to confirm above 11.5, 11.7. If we confirm above 11.5, 11.7 in the next few weeks, we're in the mix of a beautiful run-up, and it'll be a big one. It'll be a big one if we're able to confirm above this line. If we come up to this line and get rejected and start having a downturn, we're in trouble. We're in trouble because we weren't able to confirm that trend, and then we're really going to have to hold this 6.3 line, this level. If we don't hold 6.3, we're in big trouble, and it's still a possibility. I hate to break it to you guys, but on this channel, we speak the truth. We speak from experience. Remember, I got into stocks 17 years ago. I was investing during the dot-com bubble when I was 16 years old. I invested during the 2008 financial crisis. Guys, I have a lot of experience, and I'm here to paint a very clear picture to you. Everybody is talking about, oh, we're in a bull run. We're not. We're not in a bull run. It's not confirmed. We need to confirm above this line. And if we get rejected, which it's quite possible that we get rejected, this is a very powerful level. And you can just see the candles here lining up on the weekly chart. Look at how many candles line up right at this level, the body of this candle, the top wick of this candle, everything lines up to that level. It's been pivotal since 11/27 of last year. It's a critical level. That's why we need to confirm above it. But it's definitely a possibility that we get rejected. If we get rejected, it's not the end of the world until we break 6-3. So here's what to look for. We need to confirm above this, and then it's going to be massive run up. If we get rejected, we just have to hold this level, all right? It's as simple as that. But market structure is incredibly important. If we go below 6-3, we're breaking market structure, and it will be a big spike down. I'm just warning you guys. If we break 6-3, it's not like we're just going to go down a little bit. It'll be a bigger move down because we're breaking market structure that we have been forming over the last several months. So that's what we're looking at. And that's what to keep in mind here in the next few weeks. This move is going to happen in the next few weeks. So we need to be prepared for that. It's been beautiful, however. Let me show you some good news. This candle, remember these are weekly candles. This candle is sitting right now at a very critical point, right at about 9,000. And it's been critical for all these candles. Look at this candle. Look at this candle. Look at these two candles. Look at this indecision candle here and these two candles here. 9,000 is a very critical level, and we're holding it right now as support. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So this move is not complete, all right? It's going to be several more weeks. Now, we're going to get into the rapid fire questions, but I want to share with you guys just something from the heart, guys. This is important. One of my biggest passions in all of life is to inspire you. Guys, it's no secret, I grew up with very little money, all right? I've said that in a few of my videos, and that's why I have this burning desire to inspire you that your life can be better. A lot of you guys worry about money. I don't want you to worry about money, and I'm going to help you not worry about money, all right? I never wanted to worry about money when I was a kid because it was such a big concern every day. And I never wanted that. I started making my own money at 7, and I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm very proud of so that I don't have to worry about money. And you guys know I'm a world traveler in 53 countries. That's great. I want to help inspire you that you can dream bigger. You can think bigger. If you guys want to be able to take your family on vacation and not worry about that price, I want to help you get there. If you want to help build your retirement in a way that you're not worried, do I have enough money to take care of my family and my kids? Do I have enough money to put my kids through college? I don't want to have to worry about these things. But in front of us right now is the biggest financial opportunity I have seen in my life. I'm 33. This is by far the biggest opportunity for you to completely change your financial situation. But I'm going to be honest, if you guys are going into this blind, thinking that you're going to be making all this money without any experience, you're completely wrong. 90% of investors fail. 90%. This is not just 90% in the past year. This is historically speaking, for the past 100 years, 90% of investors fail. I don't want that to be you. Take your education seriously, guys. Take your education seriously. If you don't have experience doing this, you're not going to make money doing this, okay? You have to learn from somebody. I started 17 years ago. 17 years of experience, guys. My classes have been a massive success. That's not by accident. All right? I created the life I dreamed of, and I'm living it now. Okay? And I want you to do the same. I want to inspire you to do the same, but it has to start with the education. So take it seriously. Sign up to my classes. If you're super new to crypto, sign up to my beginner class. That's going to teach you everything you need to know as a beginner. If you need to know when to buy and when to sell and learn more about charts, the intermediate class is for you. And my advanced classes are going to launch in 3 weeks. That's such a powerful class. Everybody that signed up to the pre-sale, you guys know. And all of my students now can sign up to the advanced 3 weeks before everybody else. So if you want to sign up to my advance, you have to become my student first. So I give a lot of benefits to my students. Everything, if you talk to any of my students, they're going to say, Steve is so freaking passionate about what he does. And that's what you're going to get with me. Passion. I'm going to help change your life. So I'm sorry if I'm rambling. That's just a message from the heart. Please take it seriously. Now, let's jump into the rapid fire questions. All right. So if you guys are new, I want to do rapid fire questions every video. So write rapid fire question in the comment and then put a question about crypto. Your question, 100 other people are going to have the same question, and then I'm going to answer them and help everybody learn more. This channel here is about learning and inspiring. So put your question in the comment now, and I'm going to get to 3 questions. The first one is, why do I believe in Cardano, and do I think it will ever pass Ethereum? Let me get to the first part. Why do I believe in Cardano? I think that if you take a step back and you look at this entire crypto space, there's a lot of projects that have had some legs in this space and made an impact. But they got into the game really early and they made a lot of mistakes. The technology just wasn't really advanced early on, right? Cardano is relatively new and has corrected some of these big errors that some coins made many years ago. So I believe in Cardano, but we're very far away from it ever passing Ethereum. Ethereum has a lot of legs to it, and it's going to be a while before any platform passes Ethereum. It's going to be several years. And if you take a look at the really big picture, Cardano is still a couple years away from having an actual product, okay? Let's be honest. However, they have a phenomenal roadmap to get there and an amazing team, and I think that they're well positioned. And keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of projects that win in crypto, but it's where do they fit? What are they trying to be good at? What are they not good at? What is their benefit? What niche are they in? And Cardano is a platform. Platforms are going to dominate. Next question. Ripple. Is it possible to see Ripple at $10, 10 US dollars? And I think, again, if we take a step back and we think about, can Ripple get to $10 this year? No, it's not going to get to $10 this year. Can Ripple get to $10 in 5 years from now? We're just talking about, what, a 12x? Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, if you take a step back and look at this big crypto space, we haven't seen a big correction yet. We've seen 70%, which is right here in front of us. This candle right here is 70%. It's not big yet. It's not big yet. So we're still needing a big market correction and our second big move up. That second big move up could definitely get Ripple to $10, but I think we're still a couple years away from that being a reality. Next up, which type of coin do I see getting mass adoption? Is it going to be some currency, a peer-to-peer currency that the world has adopted, or is it a platform? What type of project are we going to see mass adoption? First of all, I think that we're many years away from mass adoption. And again, I'm going to go back to this big picture thought, right? We used to have gold, right? Way back in the day, we valued gold. And people before that traded spices and things like that as a value, animals. But then we moved to gold. That move from the old school to gold was a few hundred years. And then we moved from gold to paper money. We convinced everybody that it's no longer we need to carry around these nuggets of gold. We can have this paper that represents gold. And that shift took 80 years for people to conceptually trust it. People didn't trust paper money, just like they don't trust cryptocurrency. So that took 80 years. And then we went from saying to people, hey, don't carry around this paper money anymore. Let's make it plastic. And that shift took 40 years, 35, 40 years. for people to adapt to that. It was a big change. People didn't trust the plastic. They thought, what? I need paper money, only paper money. Still, some people carry around paper money. But that change from plastic money to digital money is going to take at least 15 years. Bitcoin is 9 years in, at least 15 years. I still think we're 5 to 10 years away from it being adopted, mass adopted. We're still far away, but it's coming. So you're new. You're far ahead. But again, in order to be successful in this, you have to get a strategy and experience. You're not going to be able to do it alone. If you haven't done this for many years, you're not going to be successful. You have to trust that and believe that, guys. But mass adoption is coming. But again, pat yourself on the back. You guys are so far ahead of everybody else that still doesn't trust cryptocurrency, and they're not going to trust it for at least 5 to 10 years. Probably more like 7, 8, 9, 10 years until they start to trust. It's a big change. Just look at the history that I just laid out. So that's the rapid fire questions for today. Right now on the screen is probably a picture. Click that. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? And I just want to remind you guys that I'm going to be changing our logo here in the Crypto Crew. It's going to be launching with our website, so a lot of big changes to come. I'm going to tell you this more and more times just so you're like, oh my God, where did Stephen Pauline go? I'm going to change the name from Stephen Pauline to Crypto Crew. The website will be cryptocrew.info. We're going to have a new logo. Everything's going to be fresh, and I'm very excited about that. So take a look out for that. And again, subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you guys for giving a thumbs up. And shout out to the Crypto Crew. Almost 34,000 subscribers. You guys are incredible. I love you guys. Thank you guys for your support. And I look forward to the next video. Peace and love to the Crypto Crew.